going today? Justin, the Red Island Shaver. Look, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and pretty good reason why. I will fill you all in on that. As you can see, a few days growth. Last time I did a shave, I don't know, it was 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I was in the hospital. So we'll just get started here. Brush we're going to use today is one I got from my parents for Christmas. It is a Fendrihan Professional Boar. So pretty soft knot actually. This is it's a 24 mil knot, but it's set quite high in the handle. Just compare it to a regular Omega. See, it's quite a difference there. This has got quite a bit of splay on it, but I like it. It's only the second time using it, so it's still in the break-in process. I'm going to go with the cream today, and I will give you the reason why I'm using a cream or easy to lather soaps. So I'm going to use Taylor of Old Bond Street, Eton College. It's great smelling stuff. Alright, so grab a little dollop of cream here. Don't really need a whole lot of this stuff. That much, it's probably way too much, I'm sure. And just slam that straight into the middle of the brush. And break out the Thirsty Badger leather bowl. And we'll lather it up. So, story time. What is this? This is the 21st. So I guess, not last weekend, but the weekend before, it would have been the 6th. Yes, January 6th. I feeling a little crummy when I went to bed. I got a hair there. I'm gonna get a few of them. I was feeling a little crummy when I went to bed. And I woke up Sunday. I'm still feeling kind of crummy, a little under the weather, but not too bad. And didn't really think much of it. Popped a couple Tylenol. Just I felt like I was getting like a sore throat, or the side of my neck was sore. My chest was a bit sore. Kind of hurt to take a really deep breath. Anyway, I didn't really think much of it. All day Sunday. Sunday night I went to bed. I still really wasn't feeling all that stellar. A little bit worse, but not too bad. I might add just a little bit more water to this, but this is coming together quite nice. So yeah, I was feeling a little crummier, but all in all, still wasn't too bad. And woke up Monday. I went hunting Monday morning. It was a planned hunting trip. Still felt kind of shitty. Popped a couple Tylenol. And went and did my thing. And still wasn't really feeling great when I got home. And I had to go, I had to work the next day. That was my weekend off. So I figured, well, I'll go get looked at. Because I'm pretty sure by this point I was getting a chest infection. And just let me rinse the face and I'll lather up. Alright, so you'll really be able to see the splay on this big bastard here too. So my wife is going to drop me off at the at one of the walk-in clinics, and I said to her, I'm like, you know what? I'm really not feeling that great, and I don't want to wait at the clinic just in case, you know, they decide I got to go over to the hospital for something. I'm like, just drop me off at the emergency room. Just drop me off at the emergency room, and I'll call you when I'm done. Fully thinking that, you know, I had a chest infection. So, blade we're using today is the Böker King Cutter. I haven't used one of these in a couple weeks. So anyway, she dropped me off and went home. And I checked in. Didn't have to wait very long. And anyway, the triage nurse, I went to school with her. And she asked what was going on, and I told her. And so that was great. So she took me for an EKG, which kind of surprised me. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, sure. Go for the EKG. And she did the test, only takes a couple minutes. And she left. She said, I'm just going to go get a doctor to take a look at this. I was like, sure. Because I had one on file from before. My internist, who's my pump doctor for the insulin pump. Had an EKG done for me before. So she comes back to the room with a wheelchair. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so what's going on? She's like, well, we're going to take you down to trauma. I'm like, okay. So we get down to trauma, and they get me onto the stretcher. Let me rinse off and we'll carry on with the story here, guys. So they get me down to trauma and get on a stretcher. Next thing I know, I got IVs going in me. Stuff's happening. Got leads on my chest. What the fuck is going on? Nurse comes over to me with a couple of pills in a paper cup. She's like, here, take these, chew them. I'm like, what the hell is this? She's like, aspirin 81. I'm like, oh, shit. I had a heart attack. And sure enough, that's what happened. Oh, I know some guys know. Some of my subs don't. So yes, sometime that weekend, I had a heart attack. Hard to believe, but me, I'm only 36, but I did have a heart attack. Anyway, stayed in the ICU in a different hospital for the better part of a week. Then I went over to another hospital, another province. To get what's known as a cardiac catheterization. Which is basically where they roto-rooter your arteries. They went in here, underneath that bandage there. Wrist is still a little stiff and sore, but that's where they went in. And they found that I had a 100% blockage in my right coronary artery. So anyway, they fixed that. They put a stent in. Which is great. Only problem is my kidneys took a bit of a hit during the heart attack. My kidney function wasn't that great anyway, due to being a diabetic and having kidney disease. Gotta be extra careful here about blood thinners. So anyway, the kidneys took a bit of a hit, and there's really nothing I can do about that, fortunately. The dye test is pretty hard on them anyway, and they were compromised after the heart attack, so it looks like probably by the end of the month I'm going to be on dialysis, unfortunately. And but not to be all sad and you know, I'm not going to lay around and cry about it, but I did mention one of my friends, Jonathan Seinfeld, I was going to give him some tips. So doing the nose here, Jonathan, I'll try and get in closer. I will hold the razor on a really steep angle under the nose and scrape. Until you get to about here, and then you can flatten it out. Yeah, that's my little tidbit for getting under here. This needs to be super sharp to do that though. If it's getting half dull, don't try it. Hurt yourself. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm doing blood work daily here. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow they're just checking the kidney function. It's definitely not getting any better. My levels are going up, but like I said, I'm not gonna lay around and cry about it. There's really nothing I can do. It is what it is. I knew it was gonna come in the future anyway. So, you know, I need to make a little bit more lather. I did not make enough. I think I watered that down too much. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's I got a lot of support from the guys over at CWS and North America's Best Wet Shavers. Those are two groups I posted this in when it happened. So much thanks and appreciation to all those who commented and liked and sent words of encouragement and stuff like that. It was a lot easier to deal with. I just got out of the hospital, not yesterday, but the day before. So I was in for almost 2 weeks. So, I mean, fundamentally, I'm feeling pretty good. A little bit weak, but not too bad. You know, it'll be a matter of getting my strength back and, you know, slowly getting to do things. I can't drive right now. I can't work. Probably never going to be able to work again, unfortunately, with the dialysis. So now I'm going to have to look at long-term disability from work. I feel kind of bad in a way, but you know, only 36. I wasn't quite ready to retire, but you know, sometimes things are out of your control, right? There's really nothing I can do about it. So I know I'd rather be alive to be retired than the alternative, right? Oh, anyway, a little bit more lather built up. And we'll go for the last pass. I did manage to get a couple shaves in the hospital. The safety razor, the nurses got a kick out of that. Not something they're used to seeing, that's for damn sure. I didn't figure I'd dare get the wife to take one of my straight razors in. I figured they'd lose their shit when they saw that. So far, so good, anyway. All right, cold water rinse, and we'll go with the post. All right. So while I was laid up for those 2 weeks, I've been getting a chance to watch everybody's videos. I haven't been commenting, but just I've been so busy talking to family members and stuff and that. So I've been able to binge watch quite a few videos there. So definitely helped to keep entertaining me. Luckily, all the hospitals I was in had Wi-Fi, so that was great. But anyway, we're going to go with Pinaud Clubman. Just a nice classic splash to go with this. But anyway, yeah, keep it up, guys. I love watching the videos. Now that I have some free time, lots of free time, I'll hopefully just get back into interacting a little bit more. And get some more videos out there. Oh, that was a nice shave. Forgot my witch hazel, but anyway, I've been a bit forgetful ever since this happened too. Heart attack brain? I have no idea. But anyway, but I'm doing okay, so that's the main thing. And take it one day at a time. And everything will be just okay. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Felt good to get that off the chest. Let everybody else know. Like I said, a lot of people do know, but not everybody knows. The ones that follow me on the channel. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. As always, friends, have a great day and even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.